Hello everybody! Welcome back to some more Mario and Luigi Dream Team. In the last episode, we arrived in the Dream World, and we started chasing the Dreamstone Spirit, and it's a total jerk, and it's not willing to help us whatsoever. So, now we have to find him. And at the end of the last episode, he flew up to some top place, and I couldn't figure out how to get there. I searched around a little bit, I couldn't figure it out, and so I gave up. So we're going to continue the search today. We're going to talk to you, and we are gonna buy a pie latte because there's only 10 coins, and we do need our health to be restored. It's pretty helpful. HP and BP fully restored. That's all we need, so we can leave. As you can see, it restored quite a bit of health, and now we're just gonna have to try and find out what we're supposed to do. And I went the wrong way. So I feel like there's something I'm missing with the Luiginoids and the Luiginary stack, I believe it's called. Like, if I go to this, there's, like, no way I can jump high enough. I could ground pound, but that doesn't help. It doesn't help at all. So I'm going to explore this area just a bit more. Maybe there's something vital that I missed that was pretty obvious. I don't know. So let's head to the left this time, because I believe we headed to the right last time, or maybe we headed to the left. I don't know, but there's an arrow facing this way. So, let's go this way. Maybe let's just follow the arrows. Maybe the arrows will guide us. There's definitely something that I'm missing, but I don't know what it is. I just know that it's something. Oh, I just barely didn't make it. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, well, I made it over here. I just gotta wait for the little platform. In the meantime, I can do a little dance. Bop, 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 bop. Do, 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 do. Jump! There we go. Now here, if we had our Luiginary stack, we could do a ground pound. So if we go over here, not quite far enough, over here, and get our Luiginary stack, we could do a ground pound here. But I felt like last time when I came over here, I didn't really find anything. And there's like this crate here that I could destroy, but there's nothing here. So I feel like there's something that I'm missing that isn't as obvious as I might think. Like, there's this crate here which we can push. And, like, we could, like, ground pound this. But there's... Well, I guess maybe there's something, like, I could go down here. Maybe it's down here that I'm missing something. I mean, it's possible. What's over here? No, I've already been here. This is where I got some of the last attack pieces. I don't know what I'm really supposed to do, so I guess we'll just beat this guy up. Alright, so we got some lob-ons, some more of the dreamy sand dunes. I don't know, what are they called? Dreamy sand... I was right, dreamy sand dune. I mean, I was technically right. And we have a lot of the barrier badges that makes it so we don't take any damage. It'll be helpful if we get near a boss, which I think will be happening soon. I'm just getting those kind of vibes. And we got a Boo Biscuit and a Super Mushroom. And now the Dreamy Sand Dunes are all dead. And we get 120 experience. So is there anything I missed over here? I could go down here. What's over here? I mean, I could do a Luiginary ability. And there's a box. I don't think I've been here before. It almost looks like you can fit through, but you can't. If only you were a little bit smaller. Oh, this is a tutorial? I did miss something. So it's a good thing we came back over here. Dreamy. Mario can compress the Luiginoids. And then we can walk under. We can just shrink ourselves. Wow, look at that. That might come in handy. Mario, tight squeezes should now be no problem. You can go back to normal now. Oh! So that's how we get up there. Dreamy, I see every action has an opposite reaction. Ha 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 ha! Stunning! You just did a spring jump. So there we go. We learned the spring jump. And we can also crouch with the A button, and then press the A button to jump, to do the spring jump. Nice! Alright, so that's 2 new abilities, so I suppose that's what I missed in the last episode. It's a good thing I came back over here. Alright, so if we go like this, and then jump. Oops. Let me move over a little bit to the left. Jump. Now what's over here? If we do it again. Jump. There's some coins on the other side, so I'm gonna go for those. Okay, ready? Jump! 50! Alright, and then we can head back over here. Oops, not quite. Here. A little bit to the right. And there's something over here. Maybe not, never mind. Well, there is something over here. So I guess I found, as I've stated many times, I found what I missed in the last episode, so this is great! It turns out that I was just very silly, and I missed a very obvious path. But at least we found it pretty early in the episode. It only took like a couple minutes. Let me get these coins, because I want them. I missed them. Alright. There we go. We gotta do that again. And then there's a pipe, so we can go like this and head through the pipe. And where will this take us? This takes us back here. I see. So now maybe if we head back into this room. No, never mind. No, it's not this room. Never mind. I was getting a bit confused because this room that I just came out of, this one right here, was the one where there were some blocks like this that we couldn't destroy. So that's what that was. I was just trying to figure that out in the last episode, and I couldn't figure it out. It turns out that wasn't the way we're supposed to go. That was the way we're supposed to come out. So now, we can chase after the really annoying Dreamstone spirit. We're almost at you. You can't run away for long. You stalled for a couple of days in between episodes, but you can't get away now. We'll get you. Alright. Crouch. Jump! There we go. There he is. And now we can whack him. Wouch! Hey, you. Are you finally gonna help us now? You guys are really annoying. Alright, think you can annoy a spirit? Time to pay the price. Too late for apologies. We just need you to help us. It's not that hard. Okay. Driller dig on! Maybe this was a bad idea. Maybe he's stronger than he was letting on. Maybe I should have saved? Oh! Activate! Oh, okay. Time to pay! That's not fair. He's giant. Oh. Well, Mario's dead. But Luigi's fine. Oh, wait, no. Mario's fine as well. Never mind. Whoa! That thing is huge! Stay strong, Dreamy Luigi. Huh? What is that? Dreamy Luigi's body is shining? I sense something big is about to happen. Are you okay? Dreamy Luigi? This is intense. This is an intense way to start off the episode. We might need some help from the real world. That's our best bet. I'll crush you! Into pieces! And I think all this happened just because we woke him up too many times. Hey! I think something's wrong with— oh, this is Starla, never mind. I think something's wrong with Luigi! I thought that was Dreambert talking. Sorry, I mixed up the voices. Eh? I need to do something. I don't know what to do. I should just touch Luigi? Touch various parts of Luigi's head. Okay. Whoa, what's going on? Whoa, what's that? Starlo, can you do that again? I should touch the L on Luigi's cap? Press and hold the L on Luigi's cap. Oh my goodness! More! Hold it down! Starlo, that's enough! Dreamy Luigi is... What is he? What? Tilt the... Wait, what? I was not expecting this. What? One second. I was not expecting this. Alright, so I've tilted the 3DS, and we have to take out our stylus, so... I don't know what is going on. There's a giant Luigi storm on one side, and Luigi's cowering in fear on the other side of the 3DS. This is just utter chaos. But here we go. We're doing something. It's Giant Luigi. Is this a giant battle? I didn't know they had these in Mario and Luigi Dream Team. So here we go. It's Giant Luigi. You do not want to get Luigi angry. You messed with the wrong Luigi. Well, I guess he is pretty long, too. Because he's giant. And there's that guy. You dare challenge me? It's Mario. So it looks like we're teaming up to take down this guy. And here's Dreambird. That should even things. Here we go, Giant Luigi. Our first giant battle. Allow me to teach you how one battles in giant form. First, jumping. Shall I teach you how to perform the jump attack? Sure. Here comes enlightenment. Touch the jump icon. Jump, charge up for extra oomph. Alright. Once you're in a ready crouch, an arrow will appear. Slide in the arrow's direction and you will jump. But do not slide right away. Await the charged up sign. Alright. Now is your time. Your arms spread. Light shines forth. Now slide upwards to jump. There we go. Just a great though. Why isn't it excellent? Oh, a second step. Stomp after charging and the arrow appears again. Slide upwards again to leap ever higher. Here we go. We're going back up. And boom. That's an excellent. It's vital that you wait for the charged up sign. What is he doing? Is this his attack? Now your foe attacks. Jump to avoid its barrage. Oh yeah, we're dodging. Jump. 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 Alright, there we go. What is he doing now? Is this another attack or something? Look, a tornado lingers in the dreamy distance. A hammer attack will hurl the foe into its windy maw. Shall I teach you how one performs a hammer attack? Sure. Here comes enlightenment. Touch the hammer icon. Alright, so here we go, hammer. Next, you must touch the hammer chop icon. Alright, hammer chop. Here we go. As you take your hammering stance, an arrow will appear. Slide quickly in the arrow's direction. Okay. Bop, there we go. Just a great. But that's fine. And boom. That's some good extra damage. Hammer chops always hit foes into the background. Alright. So he's attacking now. And I don't like that. I haven't taken any damage yet. Let's see if we can keep it that way. Counter with the hammer. Alright, so we're gonna whap him. Or miss. And, well, there goes our no damage so far. So you know what? Let's use a jump. Charge up for extra oomph. Here we go. Ready. Now! So great. Oh, I should have figured that out. And there goes our turn. Oopsies. Alright, so it's this again. I can do this. This is easy. Easy. You can't take out Giant Luigi with some simple tornadoes. Alright, here we go. Hammer. Slide fast for a harder hit. And specifically, hammer chop. Slap foes into the background. Ready? Here we go. That's just a great again. I don't see what I'm doing wrong, but maybe I just need to go faster. That's some extra damage. Boom, look at that. Let's stick with the hammers. Because they're doing great. A lot more than the jumps. We haven't done much with the jumps so far. There we go. Oh, we're engaging. Okay, we gotta smack it. Smack it. Oh, don't miss it. Smack it. Smack it. Smack it. Smack it. Oh, he's coming. Smack him. Yeah, there we go. You can't trick Giant Luigi. Well, this is really cool. I'm glad that they got the giant battles. I really like them in Bowser's Inside Story. Alright, and he is... What is that? Why does he have just a ball of electricity? And why do they do so much damage? An unblock... That's it's just an unblockable attack. That's cheating. You okay, Dreamy Luigi? Your HP has fallen. You must work with Mario to restore your HP. Touch the Bros attack icon. We can do Bros attacks. Bros attacks. Attack in tandem with Mario. Then you must touch the Rhythm Mushroom icon. Rhythm Mushroom. Touch mushrooms to heal up. Alright, what do we do here? Mushrooms. Mario will throw mushrooms rhythmatically. Be at one with the rhythm. Tap the screen with the same rhythm to eat the mushrooms. Okie dokie. You must give it a try. Forward. Time our taps. Okay, I think I got it. Oh, I missed one. That's okay. Great, look at that. We healed so much. Care to try it again? I mean, why not? It's free heals. Free heals are free heals. We're almost at full. Great, there we go. We're at full health now. We're using exploits. Care to try it again? No thanks. I'm at plenty enough health. One thing slipped my mind. Bros attacks cannot be used consecutively. Ah yes, Mario must rest a bit after he uses his power. That should be enough for you two to fell this foe. Dreamy Luigi, Mario, be at one with victory. Alright, so it's a good thing I used my, I used the Bros attack to heal multiple times. Kind of cheating. Because otherwise I wouldn't be able to heal up again. It's only every other turn. So you know what? Let's go for a jump. Charge up for extra oomph. Here we go. There we go. Great. And, oops, I messed up the timing. I did it on the wrong screen. But that's alright. He's exploding. Is he dead? He's only halfway down, though. Oh, he's retreating. He's shooting another big blue ball. That's cheating. What? Oh! Use the hammer this time. Oh, we're gonna counter it. Okay, I'm ready to swipe. What? Oh, strike repeatedly. Okay. I'm mashing with the stylus. I'm not used to this. I'm used to mashing with buttons. But there we go. Aha, now he took the damage. Take that. How do you like that? Alright, he's coming back. What are we doing this? What? He's just a tornado. Alright, let's go for a hammer. Maybe this will help. Ready? Boom! Great. I can't seem to get the excellent with that. It's unfortunate. He's digging underground. Oh, he's just popping back up. I see. I thought he was gonna do some cool fancy move or something. I mean, he still is gonna do a cool fancy move, but it's not the same. Alright, that was easy enough. And now he's gonna shoot that into the background, so if we hammer chop him, smack him into the background, he'll take extra damage. So that's definitely what we want to go and do. Alright. Let's go for the hammer. Oh, and Mario's back in business, so if we wanted to, we could use the mushroom again to heal, but I don't think we need to do that. Let's just go for a hammer. Here we go, hammer chop him. Just a great, but you know, I'm fine with it. It's consistent, easy damage. And boom! He's almost dead. He's just got a little sliver left. Okay, engage! Get out! Take that. You're not gonna get Giant Luigi that easy. Okay, what do we do? I don't know. He's in this again. So you know what? I'm just gonna use the hammer again. It worked the other times. I don't know if I can jump on him, but I'm not gonna bother risking. Let's just go for a hammer. Just a grab, that's fine. If it was an accident, I probably would have killed him, but you know, it's alright. Okay, now what? What's he doing? Stop that. It is time. The foe is weak and ripe for defeat. Finish it off with the finishing bros. There's another attack. Now touch the finishing bros icon. What is this, a superstar? Finishing bros aim with the 3DS. No! Oh no! Oh, I'm bad with using the 3DS. It's probably going to be motion controls too. Alright, here we go! We're in space, and we're grabbing the superstar. And Mario's on it. And we're throwing Mario! Go, Mario! Oh, I was right. Tilt the Nintendo 3DS to set the marker on the foe. Uh-oh. It's an okay. I'll take that. I'm bad at that. But there we go. He's defeated. So we get 4 presents. What do they contain? Snare boots, super mushroom, super syrup jar, and refreshing herb, and 400 coins. So there we go. That's our first giant battle completed. Alright. Let's continue onward. So what's gonna happen now? So I guess we saved the day and Luigi's gonna return to normal. Okay, tilt the 3DS. Okay. I can do that. And there we go. Now we're back to normal. And it's this guy. Hey, Big Green. You're the man. I thought all you real-world types were small fries. But you're a big fry, so I'll go ahead and tell you. Really? So you finally decided to talk. But only to Big Green. It'll be our little secret. Okay. Okie dokie. So we're finally gonna figure it out. We can get out of this place. Thank goodness. It's a volcano. Or maybe it's a mountain. I think that's a volcano. Clouds. Rocks. A cliff. A mountain. Definitely a mountain. A mountain. Mount Pajama Jaw. What's your deal, huh? This is an A and B conversation, so shut up! Mount Pajama Jaw. It's a huge mountain on the north side of the island. Are you happy now? I'm going back to bed. Oh, and Big Green, hope to see you around. I haven't had a flight like that in ages. Maybe next time I can take on Big Red. Bye. Let's go back to the real world. Our next stop is Mount Pajama Jaw. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we can finally get out of the dream world. This place kind of drove me crazy. But that was really cool to see a giant battle. I was not expecting to see these giant battles in Mario and Luigi Dream Team. It was really cool. I loved it. But now instead of using Bowser for the giant battles, we use Luigi. So we can get out of here. We should probably save. See what it says. It seems that the Dream Stone is somewhere on Mount Pajama Jaw. Go to Mount Pajama Jaw in the real world. Don't worry, I'm already on it. So let's get out of this place. We're free! Here we are, we're back to the real world. So, spill it! What did you find out? The Dreamstone is out Mount Pajama Jaw. Mount Pajama, what's that? Where's that? It's on the north side of the island, behind Pillow Castle. Behind Pillow Castle? Gotcha! Let's hurry to Mount Pajama Jaw. Alright, so we can get out of this place. Finally. I never have to come back here if I ever don't want to. Which I probably won't come back here, because, you know, I'm not a big fan of this place. Too much desert. And a lot of annoying, tricky puzzles. Alright, so we can avoid these enemies that I don't feel like fighting. Oh, but here's the badge shop. I totally forgot about this. Hey, look who it is. Come to look at my badges, eh? Could I have them for free again? No. Okay. I guess he's not gonna haggle with us this time. But we can buy some of these badges, like the Master Badge, best for experienced adventurers, delivers moderate effects. 600 coins, we're buying that. Silver Badge, the right badge for a discerning palate, count on bright, refined effects. 1,500 coins. Then the Virus Badge, lowers the power of foes and make them dizzy, much like a virus. 400 coins. And finally, the Risk Badge, has a chance of affecting both bros and enemies. It's a real gamble. 600 coins. So there we go, now we have every single badge, except for 3. 1 missing for Luigi, and 2 missing for Mario. We've almost got all of them, which is really cool. So I'm going to open up the menu, because I want to see what all those badge combinations will do. So if we go to badges, we can see here, with all our badges, we have some new ones for Luigi, some new ones for Mario. So the Virus Badge and the Starter Badge temporarily decreases enemies' power, making them deal less damage. That doesn't seem very good. It could be better, but who knows. And the Risk Badge with the Standard Badge either fully recovers Mario's and Luigi's HP or drops them to 1. So that is, well, a risk. It either fully restores you and you're great, or you're going down to 1 HP for both characters. That sounds like it's really helpful if you're, like, already pretty much at 1 HP, so it's, like, no risk but a high reward. But if you're at, like, full health, there's no point ever using it. It's a bit too risky for me personally, so I'm probably not going to use this very often. Who knows, maybe I might. And the Mush Badge and the Master Badge restores 50% of each bro's HP. Which is really good, because if we compare that to the Standard Badge, or the Starter Badge, it restores 30% of each bro's HP. So that's just a complete upgrade. It might take a little bit longer to charge up, but it's just better in, like, nearly every way. Then we have the Strike Badge, which hits one enemy for 30 damage. But with the Master Badge, it hits one enemy for 80 damage, which once again, a straight up improvement. Now for the Guard Badge, which forms a barrier that reduces damage to 0 for 3 attacks, already an amazing effect, especially in boss fights. Now with the Master Badge, it forms a barrier that reduces damage to 0 for 6 attacks. That just doubles the length of its effect. Amazing. That's going to be something, I'm probably going to, like, use that, because that sounds really amazing. The Virus Badge, we already saw, temporarily decreases enemies' power, making them deal less damage. Doesn't seem very good. But with the Master Badge, it temporarily decreases the enemy's defense, making them take more damage. Which, personally, in my opinion, that seems slightly more helpful to be dealing more damage than to take less damage. But I don't know, that might just be me. And for our last badge, the Risk Badge, which either fully restores Mario and Luigi's HP or drops them to 1 with the Starter Badge. The Master Badge either fully charges the badge meter or resets it. And to me, that just seems kind of useless, because if you're charging up a badge, like let's say you're charging up Mush Badge and Master Badge, I don't know why that took me so long to say, and then you use the Risk Badge and Master Badge to try and fully charge the Mush Badge and Master Badge, you're just basically exchanging the Risk Badge and Master Badge in your slot for a Mush Badge and a Master Badge in your slot. So I don't see what the point of working to this and then taking the risk just to fully to get a full badge up is. Because that seems kind of useless. That might just be me, though. And we still have more. Because if we go to the Bronze Badge with the Mush Badge, that would restore 30% of each bro's BP. But with the Silver Badge, it'll restore 50% of each bro's BP. Which, instead of 50% rather than 30%, is a big buff, just like the Master Badge compared to the Standard, or the Starter Badge. So that will be something I probably will use. The Strike Badge with the Bronze Badge is also really good, especially for weaker enemies. Hits all enemies for 20 damage. But with the Silver Badge, it hits enemies for 50 damage. And oh my goodness, that sounds incredible. Just hitting every single enemy on the field for 50 damage, that's just a huge passive ability. That's going to be something I'm definitely going to have a lot of, because that sounds amazing. Just like the Guard Badge and Master Badge. And speaking of the Guard Badge, when you have the Bronze Badge, it'll temporarily increase your defense and reduce damage dealt by enemies, which is essentially the same thing as the Virus Badge with the power, or the Starter Badge, because that just decreases their power, making them deal less, rather than increasing your defense to make them deal less. But when we have the Silver Badge, it makes it so it increases how much your badge meter charges during battle, which doesn't seem all that helpful, if I'm going to be honest. It's not nearly as helpful as making a barrier that makes it so you take 0 damage for 6 attacks, which is crazy. For the Virus Badge, when we use the Bronze Badge, it'll remove all status effects from all enemies. So So that just makes it so if they have like a power-up, it gets rid of their power-up. Which honestly, that just seems very niche, and I'm barely gonna ever use it. But with the silver badge, it might turn any foe into a mushroom of a type of mushroom, dependent on their coin count. That once again is really niche. I can see the use for it. It's just really kind of bizarre and like it's kind of a risk. It might just do nothing at all. But if it does pay off, it gets rid of an enemy and gives you some kind of mushroom, which could be helpful. It's just really strange. And then finally, or I guess second to last, risk badge plus bronze badge gives everyone a random status effect. So that includes, I'm pretty sure it includes the enemies you fight as well. So you can get really lucky and get like Mario and Luigi a power up and all of the enemies get like a defense up. Or it could be the any way. So it lives up to its reputation of being a risk badge. But when we use the risk badge and the silver badge, it'll temporarily increase everyone's power, upping damage dealt and received. So once again, another risk, it'll increase everyone's power on the field. Your power, your enemy's power, but if it's like using a boss fight, both Mario and Luigi's powers will be increased, while only the boss's power on the enemy side will be increased. So like 2 of your characters will have an increased power rather than the one boss. But overall, I don't think it's that helpful. The best combo, in my opinion, that we have is definitely Guard Badge and Master Badge. That just seems incredibly good. But I already have 2 of those badge things in effect. Like, I can't see them here. I already have 2 of these, like, in my held slot, I believe. So I'm going to be working towards Strike Badge and Silver Badge. Because hitting all enemies for 50 damage, that just seems amazing. And sure, this is also good. It's really good in the boss battle. Just a free 80 damage every once in a while. Amazing. We were getting some really good badges. But we did just do a boss battle, so I don't think we'll have a boss battle for a while. So I'll do this. It'll reset my badge meter. That's A-okay. So there we go. We got that done. So today was a pretty crazy episode. But that's where we're going to wrap it up for today's episode of Mario and Luigi Dream Team. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.